Guys, I want to give you guys an update here. Let me give you guys time to get on here.
You're reading the title right. Exactly what happened today.
All right, I see one. If you guys hear me, Brother Lamar, hey guys. All right.
Maybe ask somebody that can find like USA Today.
Hey, if you guys, if you guys get a chance, somebody can get the USA Today. You'll see the article of me getting tased and arrested. If you find it, can you please put that in a comment or in the chat? But guys, I just want to let you guys know that I am pretty beat up, but I'm still alive and well, thank Yah. I was forced to sign over my IRA. My ex-wife pretty much is coming after me, and I don't think it's for the money. I just think that she just pretty much hates me for my religious belief, and the court system supports her, even though that everything they're asking me to do goes against the word of God. It goes against my religious belief. Guys, it does not mean that we will not be afflicted, that we not be persecuted. Even with Yah blessings, it still will come with some form of affliction and persecution. If you're gonna live in Christ Jesus, you will be persecuted. There's nothing that I'm experiencing that Jesus Christ has not experienced. Jesus says that the world, he says, if you was of the world would hate you. But I chose you out of the world, and because the world hate me, they'll hate you as well. Okay, it's buffering. Guys, I'm gonna try to get to a spot here, but is it still buffering, Tyler? Maybe we can stop somewhere. I don't know if I'm getting, are you, okay, you're okay. So anyway, so you guys are gonna be, the persecution is real. There's nothing that I've gone through that Jesus didn't go through. Jesus died. He died because he was about the Father's business. I'm being afflicted and persecuted because I'm about the Father's business. Guys, I got to tell you, I do not believe that the constitutional is no longer alive. And the reason why it's not alive, because the people are asleep. And some people may be looking at my situation and said, well, that's just Kabir. Or maybe because he's in the cult. Or maybe this, or maybe that. But guys, I'm telling you right now, I've talked to men who's not even in the faith. That's not even a commandment keeper. Men just in general are being oppressed by women. And the system is set up for, if you're married, she has the ability to lie on you. And this government will set you up and make you her slave. Period. It doesn't matter if you're a good husband. You could be the most amazing husband, meaning not in the sense of a godly, but just a husband that provides food, shelter, conjugal rights, gentle, everything. And then 1 minute, if the woman all of a sudden turns on you, all she has to do is lie that you have abused the sons and daughters, that you have abused her, or that she fears her life. Be careful, men. Watch what you do. If you were a woman, she can do anything, and the system is for the woman. You can use all the constitutional rights that you have. They completely ignore it. These are quasi courts. These are administrative courts. They do the Constitution of the United States and the state Constitution. And literally, I was in there defending my constitutional right. You can't even find attorneys to help you on your constitutional rights. You can't even, most attorneys out there, I've yet to find an attorney that really knows about the Constitution. They know statutes and codes, but they have no idea of anything called the United States Constitution and the state that you're in Constitution. They do not practice. They practice administrative court. They're all administrators, the judge, the attorneys. They're all administrators, period. So guys, I just want to let you know I'm okay. I did get I went into the hospital to get checked out. Nothing broken, but I did contusions in my elbow. We got to find. I could be I could have broken some bones there, but it takes some time there. I messed up my heel and my back. They tasered me in the back. I got hit from behind, and it looked like I hit my head. So I got some swollen in my face and in my neck. So anyway, guys, keep me in prayer. But extortioners will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. This is Christianity at its finest. And they will be getting sued. I will be coming after the county. I'll be coming after the police officer or whoever tased me and the judge. I will be coming after them. But guys, it's amazing. I mean, literally, this is really by the act of one woman. And it started off with a lie. It started off with a communication of threat to get me into their system. And so I guess I got to go back to court and do something else. I don't know. But we really don't have any rights. I don't care what anybody say. It's an illusion that we have rights. We have no rights. Those rights has not been around since the 1700 when it was written. So if you don't believe me, guys, I mean, I know the Constitution. Stop right here. Because I know the Constitution, the state of Wisconsin Constitution. I quoted it. I put it into and it was just ignored. If I had to do it all over again, I wish that when I was accused of child abuse, I wish I would have did a trial by jury. I wish I would have just done that and just end the criminal case and call it a day. But because I wanted to see my sons and daughter, because everything was coming so fast, because I had an incompetent attorney or an attorney that pretty made me a ward of the state, I got tricked into family court. And in the family court, it was the family court that was used to get me to agree to a marital settlement agreement that I didn't want to do. But I had to do it so that I can have the criminal case dropped off. I brought that up. They did not care. They did not care about that. So now I'm in a contract, a one-sided unilateral contract, a quasi-contract where I had no consent, I gave no proper consent, no free consent. My attorney that I had set me up. He set me up and did not tell me that I had a right not to do any of this stuff. You hire these people, you got to understand you are not their first priority. Every attorney is a officer of the court. His first duty is to the court first, not to his client. And so when you get an attorney, you are a ward of the state, straight up. So and it's part of their family. So anyway, guys, I'm okay. Keep me in prayer. I do got to recover a little bit. Yep, bar members. But guys, this is a woman that is supported in this community in Green Bay, Wisconsin, all of Wisconsin. Everybody that I ever knew in Christianity has supported my ex-wife, Eileen. They have supported her. They have supported her pursuit to destroy me. They have supported her in her being an extortion. This is extortion. And you know what's amazing? I got to say this. What's amazing is if I don't have a right to my own retirement, if I'm supposed to give my retirement over, this is how you know it's fake. Because why do they need my signature? Why won't you just do a court order and just go confiscate it? But everything that they took away from me, I consented. It doesn't matter if it's implied or express. So I hope when you guys check out that USA Today, I don't know what the narrative is going to be, but it's very clear that I had to give up my my retirement because they put me in jail, they tasered me, they abused me, they forced me. So I'm putting right here for the record, it was communication of threat, violence. So if they want me to do, they will abuse me, torture me. This is what's in America. It doesn't matter. Everything they do to you, they need your consent. But it seems like the consent, it doesn't matter how they get your consent. They can abuse you, beat you up, do whatever they can to get you to sign. I don't know if you remember the movie Roots. In the movie Roots, the guy's name was Kunta Kinte. His name was Kunta Kinte. And they put him on a post and beat the living crap out of him until he took the name of the white man, the master, when they called him Toby. Your name is Toby. And they beat him and beat him and beat him until he finally gave in and said, Toby. And they said, now that's a good nigga. Let him go. It's the same thing. They would have done the same thing. The judge gave me 6 months, 6 months in jail, and I only would be there until I signed the me completely. I'm the father of the sons and daughter that she's taking care of. And she does not care about my seed. But they're doing what's in the best interest of my sons and daughter, destroying them, destroying the image of God. But guys, this is not an attack on Brother Kabir. This is an attack on Yah. See, my ex-wife hates God. She hates Yah with everything she got. She hates his order. She hates Jesus. And her attack on me is a reflection of her hate. So when she rejects me, when she persecute me, when they tase me, when they put me in handcuffs like a slave and lock me up, they're doing it to Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. You want to know what she thinks about Jesus? Everything she's doing to me is exactly how she feels about Jesus. And it's there for the whole world to see. But because the world is wicked, no one will even question what she's doing, even though she has over close to $10 million coming after me for $400,000, trying to drain me, destroy me. She is not a virtuous woman. A virtuous woman would do her husband good. He's safely trusting her. She would do him good all the days of her life. All the days of her life. Not my ex-wife. And men, listen up. If you have a marriage license and if your ex-wife hits you, if she in any way hurts you, call 911. We need to stop acting, trying to cover up our wife's sins or not make them look bad. In the marriage of 16 years, my wife battered me 3 times, never called the police. She has no record of it. Beat me, was abusive, never laid a hand on her. And because I protected her, she looks like the good one, and I'm the bad one. So guys, when you just call 911 and I hate to say it that way, if she hits you, abuse you, because if you don't do that, you're leaving yourself open to being utterly destroyed. Now, if you're a commandment keeper, you love Yeshua, you got to know that if your wife truly obeys you, don't have to worry about that. But if you have a woman who does not obey you and she hits you, I don't care if you 8 feet tall. If you 8 feet tall, 700 pounds, you call 911 and you report her abuse. You got to do that, because if you don't, she's going to look good. I was battered 3 times, never called the police on her. Never, ever. Was good to her. She calls it one time off of a lie. And look what she's able to do to an innocent man. For my good, she returns evil for my good. Is that right? Yep. Return evil for my good. I've only been good to her. She's bringing me into the system. She doesn't need the money. My sons and daughter, I promise you, they're not starving. They live very comfortable. Very comfortable. They have everything they want. Nothing has changed except the father is no longer in their life. And she's coming after money in retirement. So there you go. I signed it over. Why? Because they tasered me. They abused me. They tortured me. They persecuted me for my religious belief. They want me to go against my God, and they're willing to abuse me. So when the government says, when you have a First Amendment right that your religious belief will not be prohibited, the free exercise, it's a lie. They have chosen the religion. They have chosen the religion they will support. They will support the feminist religion. They will support the Christian religion. But if you are a Hebrew, if you keep the commandments of Yah, they do not support it, and they will actually prohibit you from practicing your faith. You are not allowed to practice your faith. The law of the land, the statutes, it's not even law, the statutes and code trumps your religious belief. Forget the Second Amendment. You don't even have a First Amendment right. And so if you don't have a First Amendment right, you don't have a Second Amendment right, Third Amendment right, you can go all the way down. You have no rights here. They tried to give you an illusion. It's a color law, quasi-court. So anyway, let me calm down because I'm tired. But guys, keep me in prayer. But you can see it clear. I don't know what the thing is, but I will be suing the Brown County, the judge, the police, everybody. I mean, I got bruise. I got taser. I got things in my back. But we'll see how this works. But maybe that's even corrupt. But I'm going to do my very best to find a way to be able to. The harm was caused on me. Did any officer get hurt from me? Not one single officer got hurt. I'm the only one that got a bruised elbow. Was my elbow swollen? Yep. Swollen. My foot is swollen. My neck, my face.
And then they went after me after all.
And then they went after David. They went after brother David and arrested him for why they arrested you?
Because they made up an arrest.
They made up an arrest warrant and said, we have a warrant out for your arrest. What's your name?
Yep.
And they literally did that. They eventually let him go, right?
Yep,
Why did they let you go? If they find out you don't have a warrant?
Exactly.
They didn't have a warrant out for his arrest. So guys, I'm telling you, these people are no different than some gangsters, man. They're no different than the Crips. And I think the Crips and the Bloods show way more honor. You know, these people are just straight, I mean, hoodlums, man. They literally will just bully you. And they got the guns. They act like they're the sovereign citizens.
No, they are, because
they're
sovereign. Above the law.
Yeah, they're above the law. They are above the law. They can do whatever they want. If they want to rape your wife, they can rape your woman, and there's nothing you can do about it. They'll say, "Oh no, we would never do that." It's a lie. It's a lie. Why do you need my signature? If you have a right to my property, why won't you just go take it? But instead, you take my signature and you force me to sign. You force me to sign something that I don't want to sign. I hope they'll ask me, did anybody force you? Did you? Was there any was there any threat?
Yes.
Coercion was you coerced in any way? Yes. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded here, but keep me in prayer, guys. Please. We got to send curses back. But the extortioners, we are living in a time where I guess they've been doing this for a long time. Paul wrote this in the epistle of Romans, 1 Corinthians 6. And this all has to do with the law. It says extortioners will not inherit the kingdom of Yah. So, yes, I'm going to take a photo. Thank you, Lay. I'm going to take a photo there. We got to take a photo. And I think there's a video. So I will take a photo of my elbow, my foot, and my neck and everything. Thank you. That's a good advice, for evidence. So, all right, man and sisters, brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I'm okay. I'm home. I should get, lick my wounds and fight another day. Until next time, shalom, shalom, and may Yah blessings be on all the saints. Shalom, shalom.